It is 1700 hours Central African Time, 1600 hours Central European Time, and 1500 hours GMT. Welcome once again to AMTV. I know there have been a lot of questions as to where we have been for almost 60 months or 60 days now. And I think for those of you, our avid subscribers who have been here every day, towards the end of last year, I think I did mention the fact that I was undertaking a study, for which reason I wasn't going to be permanent on AMTV as I have been all the years. For which reason I sought your permission, your humble permission to focus on a little side study for me to be able to complete it. And thankfully, we have completed whatever course that we had to take time off to focus on. And I think I received tons of messages in our inbox via Facebook and also on the channel itself from our subscribers. And some of the things we're going to look at them. We will give you the updates on those stories. So you stay tuned and we will do that briefly. Now, also, whilst we were away, at least we managed to get a sponsor of a sort. That is TCNC Empire. TCNC Empire has custom-made products like fluffy blankets, picnic blankets, bean bags, dinner sets, plate nets, runners, body nets, oven gloves. I mean, you name it. TCNC Empire has a lot in stock. We'll be displaying. They have partnered with AMTV, and so we'll be displaying products as time goes on. There'll be lots of vouchers that are going to be won by you, our subscribers, as part of our bonus for you for staying almost 2 months without coming your way with what has been happening in the religious space. So, without further ado, I want to first begin with, okay, this one has no name. It says user WT2GV8WB4T. It says, where have you been all this while? The religious space is buzzing. Okay, so like I explained from the start of this broadcast, it was a decision to take a break to focus on other things. And now that we're done, we're back to the basics. We're going to be part of the buzzing phenomenon in the religious space. So you watch the space. We're going to come your way with all the tidbits, all the incisive, all the newsworthy. So Jimmy Mbangu, I hope I got the pronunciation right. Jimmy Mbangu says, what's the latest on the lawyer who was suing Israel and Italy for Jesus' crucifixion? I can tell you, Jimmy, that Dola Ndidis, the former Kenyan spokesperson of judiciary, had petitioned the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, in The Hague, in the Netherlands, and a legal expert had said that he has absolutely no chance at all because he was fighting a losing battle. The ICJ, which was created to resolve disputes between states, has no jurisdiction over this matter, for which reason Dola Ndidi's case will not make the cut because it was thrown out of court in Kenya in 2007, if I'm not mistaken, and it will not hold at the ICJ, unfortunately. So Jimmy Mbangu, that's the latest on the case. He has petitioned the ICJ, the International Court of Justice in the Netherlands. Legal experts are saying that he stands absolutely no chance in winning that case. So that for purposes of those who are not familiar with the story, let me give you a few seconds to watch the clip and see what Jimmy was asking about concerning the lawyer who was suing or who is suing Israel in Italy for the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Watch this.
When Jesus was born, he was destined to die. But the way he died was not lawful. I would have preferred a situation where he could have been killed by heathens, the way Stephen was killed. But by Pontius Pilate putting the seal and signature on the sentence, then he legalized it. It is the illegality which I went to challenge.
He will not back down on his legal action against Italy and Israel in his 14-year quest to prove that the crucifixion of Jesus Christ was illegal. Welcome back from that little snippet. And so, Jimmy, I hope your question has been answered, and we will do a follow-up as and when there are new updates on the story. Okay, also, Paulus Davids also wanted to find out about the gentleman who mistakenly sent 100,000 to his pastor and stormed the pastor's house with law enforcement. Okay, Paulus, what is happening? And he even asked if it was a movie. It is not a movie. It was something that happened, and the gentleman apparently decided that he was not going to pursue the case further because the pastor was paying the money in bits and pieces, even though according to one story that I picked up, he said that he was not interested in the way he was paying the amount, that he wanted the full amount as he gave the pastor. So the pastor decided that he was going to pay it in bits and pieces, otherwise he was not going to get his money because that was the only way he could defray the debt. So that is by way of update on that story. And also we have Michael Dunn. Wow, Michael, thanks very much. Michael says that he is pleased that we're back because we've been announcing that we're coming back. So Michael is saying that what's the latest on the pastor who said the world was going to end on April 25? Okay, Michael, the update on that story was that this gentleman called Oga Banka, he was of the view, or he is of the view that this was something that he never regretted because he believed that he had heard the exact words from God. And so whatever trolls that he might have encountered on social media, he cared little about. So that's just by way of update on that story. As I said, we're back. We're going to be doing it just like we normally do it. Impartial, fair, and concise, precise. We give you the story as and when it develops. We give you an impartial take on any story that we get. We believe in fair and balanced reportage, which has been our hallmark since we began AMTV some 4 years ago. So looking back at what might have happened over the past almost 2 months, we've seen a lot of stories out there, a new look and feel of AMTV coming up, and you're going to see them from tomorrow, where we have like a new partner, like I told you, a new partner, TCNC Empire, that will be featuring in our bulletins with their products. And as I did promise, we're going to get you vouchers to some of these. Wherever you are, we're going to make sure that you get these vouchers from TCNC Empire. On behalf of the crew, on behalf of everybody, on behalf of our subscribers, I know a lot of you out there have been sending messages, and yeah, we're glad to be back. We can't wait to start. And so we're starting same time tomorrow at 1700 Central African Time, 1600 Central European Time, and 1500 GMT. You'll be right here to see the first news stories that we have for you. I'd like to welcome you back, and we hope to see you tomorrow. You have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.